Okay, let's say I wanted to add a course schedule for the week, and I didn't want to make it as a file and upload the file. I just wanted it to appear right here on the front page. So the first thing I do is turn editing on, and then I'm going to add a resource, insert a label. I could put the table on the topic headers right here, but then that table is kind of glued to the very top of that box, which is kind of limiting. So I'm going to go ahead and add a label to hold my calendar. Once I click in the editing box, I want to click on the Insert Table button. So then I choose how many rows and columns I want my table to be. So if it's a weekly calendar, I want 5 columns, 2 rows, hit OK. Then I can type in here Monday, Wednesday. I could add the date as well. If I want to center these, I can select them, and then over here is the centering button. There's my very detailed weekly calendar. Obviously, the more information you put here, the better. If you wanted to link to some other file, you have the ability to do that by just selecting the text and then clicking this hyperlink button, which allows you to link to a file that's already on your course, upload a file, or link to a website. So if there's a particular website that relates to this topic, you can link to it right there. And then hit save. So now there's a table with the weekly calendar. When you want to change it, you can hit edit. You can also hide it if you're done and want to save it for next year, or you can just delete it. As you can see, I made that one link to Google, and so if I click on that, it takes me there. That's how to create a real simple calendar. There's another way to do it is a kind of a twist. If I hit add a resource, and instead of putting a label right on the front page, I want it to be just a single link that then opens up to that table. I can do compose a web page. So if I click on that, I can say weekly schedule as the title. That's what the students will see. I'm going to skip the summary section. Don't worry about that. Right in here is the actual web page students will see. I do the same process. Insert a table. Remember, I have this editing bar here, so I can add icons. I can do anything I want to do. I scroll down and hit save. Now, if I save and return to the course, I'm not going to see the table I just made. I'm going to see this link, weekly schedule. If I click on that, now I see the schedule as a separate page. That may help to kind of keep your page uncluttered. But the table on the front is nice for immediately, without needing a second click, students can see what's going on. So both have their advantages, and explore what works best for your class.